Welcome aboard, Pleasure Boater. I promise you we're going to show you FLIR that's used for building boat hulls instead of navigation, like you've probably seen it done on some yachts. Here's the instrument right here. You've got a FLIR hooked into a camera, right?
That is correct. It is a camera that we're using for inspection purposes on lamination.
Okay, and we've set up a little experiment here, a little demonstration for you. Right over here is a piece of fiberglass, gel-coated.
Yeah, it's a gel-coated panel that we've purposely put air and debris in to show what it looks like on our camera system.
Okay, let's take a look at that right now. Looking at the computer screen, tell us what we're showing. Point it out to us, Ken.
Basically what we have here is thermal imaging, and we're using it to detect different things. We're able to detect debris, which is in here, or dry spots, which is air. This is basically a shot of a test panel that we've purposely done this to simulate what things can happen while boat building occurs and lamination. So we're able to inspect it. It's almost like taking an x-ray of the part itself.
All right, now you found the air in there, Ken. How do you cure? What do you do about it? Why are you doing this?
Well, the reason that we do this is to detect if there's any kind of debris or air that's in there. And what we'll do is, a lot of times we'll reject the part. You know, it's something that if this happens, it is a part that we feel should not be on the water. Because
of the air in there or debris, right? What kind of debris would be in there?
There could be anything from putty, because we do a lot of vacuum bagging with the Vinicel foam core, or shavings from foam core. If it's something small, you're able to route it out and you're able to repair it. But if it's something on a larger scale, we'll reject the part.
Now, you're the only manufacturer doing this.
Yeah, this was really derived from the aerospace industry. It was something that is very expensive to do, and a lot of other manufacturers haven't gone there yet.
But they might, so now you're going to have to kill me, right?
Yeah, we'll have to see about that.
Okay, there you have it. We promised you we would show you how they're using the FLIR technology to build a higher quality, better boat. So we shoot these miscellaneous parts. We're looking at one of them right now with the FLIR. What is that we're looking at?
That's a set of forward seating for one of our 32 opens. It's a split mold as well, and that's why you see that seam along the side. That's one of the things that they're going to fix back here in this pre-assembly department and do the finish work on it. All
right, and I picked this up over there. It's a part. It's got a number. What is this?
This is actually a part to one of our hatches that goes in our squeeze mold department. This is the Vinicel foam core, and it's been routed out by our 5-axis machines where it cuts for hinge placement, aluminum blocks, and also nyla board for where the T-handle is going to go on that particular
CNC machine.
CNC, yeah. Well, what we do is we have everything pre-cut in kits, delivered by part number, and that's what that number 863 is.
Now, some manufacturers would make this out of wood.
Yeah, they would, and it makes it heavy, and it's something that can break down and rot on you. It's a lot cheaper to do it with wood, but it's not the right way to do it.
So you use only this?
Only that. No wood in our boats.
Now, what do we have over there?
This is one of our fiberglass hardtops. This is a part that is a 2-part mold that is actually bagged together. The entire perimeter is glassed by hand, and then we refinish the entire part to make it look as though it was built as one.
All right, and behind that I see what appears to be maybe a top for a fly bridge with a custom radar arch built in?
Yeah, actually that's one of our fiberglass arches. That is a part that splits into about 6 different pieces, that mold, and it's all pieced together, and that's how we're able to, once again tie in that split tooling that we use.
Okay, and then over here on this rack we have...
Yeah, that's a helm seat frame. That's a fiberglass helm seat frame that's going to be electric fore and aft, and it's going to have cushions on the front side of it. Once again, split mold.
All right, and now you hear him, he keeps talking about split mold. You're wondering what that is. I'll tell you what, stay tuned. When we come back, I'll explain it, and we'll show you how we build that part you're looking at right there.
Nothing's more precious to a boat owner than a safe and carefree day on the water. Day after day, Intrepid is relentless in the pursuit of quality, reliability, and safety of our custom powerboats. This passion for perfection and our highly personalized customer care has earned us our reputation for the best boat owning experience in the industry. Intrepid's revolutionary transverse stepped hull design delivers an incomparable smooth, dry ride. To learn more about the new Intrepid models from 24 to 47 feet, log on to intrepidpowerboats.com. Want to be a part of Fox Sports Network's newest television series, Auto Geeks, What's in the Garage? Send us an email to masters@masterstv.com and tell us what you have in your garage and include a photo. Who knows, show host Mike Phillips may be knocking on your door and asking you, what's in the garage? Our camera crews will be in these areas coming soon, so don't forget, remember, email a photo and your complete address to masters@masterstv.com. You can be a part of Auto Geeks, What's in the Garage?
Get discount marine items at PleasureBoaterBargains.com. This month, PleasureBoaterBargains.com is featuring dinghies and tenders on sale at well below wholesale prices. These dinghies all have less than 8 hours use as camera boats for the Pleasure Boater TV series. Prices range from $1,500 to $7,500, including motor and trailer. First come, first served. Hurry before they are all gone. Log on to PleasureBoaterBargains.com now.
Pleasure Boater's been brought to you by Intrepid Power Boats, one of a kind, one at a time. By Safety Century, don't pull from home without it. And by New Teak Decking, the ultimate decking solution.
Welcome back aboard Pleasure Boater. You are looking right now at the mold for a helm station console on one of the Intrepids. Something very unusual, though. I got a question for you. When you get this all done in there, how do you get it out of there?
That's a good question. Basically what we do is we do what we call split molding. If you look at a console on an Intrepid or many of our other parts, there's lots of style lines, there's lots of recesses and toe kicks, which gives you a geometry where parts won't come out of a mold. So what we do is we split the mold in several different pieces to get it out, but there are some drawbacks.
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, I don't know of anybody that does that, because that's got to be expensive.
Yeah, it's very expensive, and that's why other boat companies really don't like doing this kind of work. There's a lot of handwork that goes into it. Structurally, it's all one solid piece, but aesthetically, where all the seams come together, it really gives you something that you have to final finish from start to finish all over again once the part comes out, and I can show you that as well.
All right, we'll go back there and take a look at that. While we're on our way back there, let's have a visit with our friend, the Weekend Angler.
It's time for the Weekend Angler, professional tips for the recreational fisherman with Butch McCall. Now, here's Butch.
You know, one of the things I've always loved about fishing is soft baits. They are so versatile. There's so much you can do with them. You can fish them in such a wide variety of fishing conditions. It's one of those things, the more creative you can be, the more successful you're going to be. Hi, everybody. Welcome to this week's Weekend Angler. The company that we're talking about today is JDC Bait Company. They have an extensive line of soft lures, everything from the popping rigs that float on top to your standard jigs, your 4, your 6 inch, okay? They've got your lizards, anything that you can think of, this company makes, and they make some, without a doubt, the softest lures, the best feeling lures that you're gonna find. Why is feel important? And feel is so important because when you throw a lure into the water, the bass hit it. If it doesn't feel natural, if it doesn't feel soft and soft, they're going to spit it right out before you ever have a chance to know that they're on the hook. The one thing I've learned over the years is the bass hit. If you haven't got the right presentation, if you don't have the right lure, and if it doesn't feel right to them, they're gone before you ever know it. They've got a wide variety of lures, such as the strike grub. It's a 4 inch. They've got the 3.5 inch skip and pop. Now, this is a great topwater lure. You can throw this and hook it weedless, or you can hook it so that the barb's exposed. But you're going to use this as a topwater lure, especially good in cover. This is their junior crawl. Again, it's about a 4 to 5 inch lure. It's going to give you a lot of action, especially with the tail action. Here is their Gibron and the rock crawl. Well, you talk about big baits. This is one of the biggest I've seen. It's a 9.25 inch soft bait. They say big bass, big fish hit big lures. Well, buddy, it's true. This is one of the best ones that we've seen. It can be rigged on a tee or a wacky rig. Either way you want to do it. That means we can insert the hook in the center and for a different type of action, or we can rig it Texas rig style and use it for bigger bass that way. This is the spicy pumpkin one. And like I said, 9.25 inch of absolute big bass hunting power right here. Again, no matter what you're looking for in a soft bait, go to jdcbaits.com. Check out their website. I think you're going to be really surprised at the wide variety of lures that they have.
All right, thank you very much, Butch. Here we are, out of the mold right here. This is the actual piece that's going to go into an Intrepid.
Correct. This is an area where we bring the part over after it's been pulled, and they have to do all the finish work to it, a gel coat repair work. When it comes out, it's got many different seams where all this mold splits apart. So aesthetically, the entire outside of the part has to be refinished. That's how we're able to get all these nice style lines, toe kicks, recesses. That's the price you pay.
Wow, that's going to be very expensive labor-wise.
Yeah, it really is. It's so many more man hours that you have to put into a part where most other manufacturers just pull the part out, buff it, and put it on the boat.
Now, before you jump to conclusions out there, viewers, and say, oh my gosh, those must be really ultra expensive. Well, they're a high quality boat, but the reason they can hold the price down is because you got no dealers.
Correct. We don't have to worry about having that extra margin space for a dealer to make his money. We're able to put that money right into our product with labor and better materials.
And they can be competitive price-wise that way with the higher line, higher quality boats. You know, a dealer makes between 25 and 30%. We're not giving away any well-guarded secrets there. Everybody pretty well knew that. So you put that into the boat with just things just like this.
Yeah, this labor that we put into it is something that other people won't touch because they don't have the room, the margin room to do it, and we do.
Well, I hope you've learned a little bit more about how boats are built, more importantly, how high-quality boats are built here at Intrepid. I'm Captain Ted. See you next week.